So Spotify is going to monitor your speech, the audio of your speech, and based on that, they're going to try to guess your emotion so they can recommend certain type of music to you as a listener. All my YouTube followers and watchers, thank you for watching this particular video. Please hit that notification button at the top, subscribe to my channel, comment on this video or my other videos. This really helps my channel grow. And as I always say, the more I can grow, the bigger staff I can hire, the more research we can do, and the more videos like this I can provide on a higher and higher level going forward. So I appreciate you all guys' attention, and let's get to today's topic. What's going on, guys? My name is Matei, another day for Music Biz Daily. And today I want to discuss this particular article about Spotify's new patent that they just got approved, which they filed in 2018, but it's going to allow the app to monitor your speech as a consumer. Let's say, instead of having to type in the type of song you're looking for, you may want to do it through audio kind of prompts or features. And based on your speech patterns and your voice that it kind of evaluates over time, is going to try to guess your emotional state, and then is going to predict the type of music that they want to serve to you through their algorithmic playlist, things that you may be interested in. Let's say if you're feeling sad, maybe they'll give you a song that'll pump you up a little bit, some positive stuff. If you're sound like, I don't know, you're working out, you're panting because you're out of breath or something, maybe it'll give you something to calm down, kind of like yoga music. It's very interesting. But the reason I wanted to talk about this article is not telling you what Spotify does, because obviously they got billions of dollars, they can get these technologies patented. They may never even use it, so I'm not saying this is a feature that's coming out. This is just a patent that they got approved. But the reason I'm bringing this up is that because you, as the artist, as an independent artist, or as a major or a medium-sized label, you guys can also understand the emotional state or sort of the patterns or the behaviors of your fans, of the consumer, right? On the micro level. I understand it's not, but for a major artist, it could be on the mass level because we're talking millions of people. Now, how do you do that? Because, how do you recognize somebody's emotional state through speech? Obviously, you need to have a billion-dollar company like Spotify to develop that technology and produce it at mass scale, right? But for you as an independent artist, if you have certain fans in your network because they follow you through Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, and you start extracting that data, their contact information, put it that way, you start getting their email addresses, their phone numbers into different apps like Community or Superphone. That's the one that we put our clients on, and we have a strategic relationship with Superphone as the company. But all those different type of apps allow us to sort of collect information about the location of your fans, what they like, when is their birthday, their sex, are they male or female or other, whatever the case is. And if you have, computer geek on your team, maybe like somebody like myself or somebody from my team, and you have a medium-sized label, you guys could get additional data through all kinds of interactions with your fans, and you can start sort of creating these different groups, what in the e-commerce world we call different quadrants. I think I talked about this before, right? Like for some of our Fortune 500 companies that we help through my software company, they may have millions of customers, but we always divide the customers into different quadrants, like the VIP customers that always purchase, the customers that purchase one time and never come back to the store, the customers that, take a little bit more like marketing or remarketing to in order to purchase certain things, the guinea pig customers, the ones that are willing to try new product, free samples, things like that. For you as an artist, if you have a big enough database of these different traits and behaviors, you can be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And based on that, you can figure out what your fans really like, and you can literally produce the type of music that you want for them. Because look, I know traditionally, and I've talked about this a lot, if you were to come to me and say, what's the best type of song I can make as an artist that has the quickest potential to get somewhere, obviously assuming that you're going to market it properly, promote it, and all the other right stuff that goes behind it, I generally would have told you, or still will tell you, that a club type joint, a club song with a higher BPMs that makes people happy, that they want to dance, is generally, created. I mean, it has more chance of a success faster because it can be distributed to DJs, people love to dance. A lot of times people want to look for music that makes them happy, so they don't have to think about it a lot because they can move to it. The hook's got to be simple. You don't go to, overcomplicate the lyrics and all of that. But in 2021, things are changing. If you're an artist that even built a, decent sized audience, 100,000, true fans, or out of those 100,000, 30,000 really engage with you, you can start figuring out that maybe club joints is not what your particular fan base wants. Maybe it's slow songs, maybe it's sad songs, maybe it's like deep poetry type songs, maybe it's like super conscious hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like orchestral rock, or like, you get my point. The point I'm trying to make is that if you know your fans to the deepest level possible, and you can also on the micro scale collect a lot of the data that Spotify on the macro scale is collecting about their users, including speech pattern recognition and audio, recognition, whatever they're doing. You can do it on the micro scale, and you can adapt your product, your brand, and all of that to your fans. And I say that all the time, is that I'm not saying you have to compromise your artistic integrity and only produce what your fan wants, but I also don't want you to take a stance where it's like, I don't care what my fan wants, I don't care what anybody thinks except what I think, and I'm only gonna produce the type of music that I wanna produce because that's it. Like, I just do what I do. If you like it, you don't, fine, take that attitude. All I'm saying is that for any company that I've experienced, any industry that I've been in, including the music industry, if you are consumer centric, meaning you care about the consumer thinks, you care about what your fan thinks, you will have a higher financial gain. If financial gain doesn't mean nothing to you, then skip this video, you know what I'm saying? But if you have more data about your consumer, the better equipped you are to produce a better product, better songs that cater to your audience. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. As always, if you want to get a hold of me or my team and see what we do, click in the link in my bio, or click the link in the description below, depending on where you're watching this. Comment on this. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think that Spotify's, about what Spotify's doing and how that's going to impact consumers. Like, I use Spotify every day. I don't know if I necessarily want them to recognize my speech patterns. That's my opinion. But also tell me what you think about the other stuff that I said. That has to do with you as the artist and your ability to evaluate your own fan. So I'm going to leave you with that. And as always, I'll see you all tomorrow with another day of Music Biz Daily. Peace out.